different type of video. I've done a few of these in the past, but the most fun thing about guitar to me is exploring ideas. I don't really learn other people's songs too much at this point. I still do, but I feel like the trajectory for most people is when you start out, you learn a lot of songs from other people, and then as you get better, you write your own songs or make a band. And I always just enjoyed writing songs. Real quick, this is pretty cool T-shirt I got a while ago. I don't know if anyone's heard of Skeleton Hands. I think they're a band from Cincinnati, and them and Black Marble are kind of interesting bands if you like Joy Division-ish stuff and New Order. Something to check out. But I actually just made a video and I realized a lot of it was cut off, like you couldn't see what I was playing. So this video is not exactly what I wanted to do. I just wanted to show how I make up songs more real time. Just sort of, originally this guitar channel was supposed to be how to make guitar riffs, like how to actually do creative stuff on guitar, because I don't see very much of that on YouTube. A lot of it's just teaching songs. But of course I like to teach whatever helps people to learn, and I was a guitar teacher for a long time. But what I like to do is when I think of an idea, like a chord or just something tiny that I want to explore, I just try to make a song or do something with it. So one chord I kind of like is you take the 4 chord in any key and then you add like the flat 5. It works diatonically, it means within the major scale. I just like it. It sounds tense, but it's an interesting kind of color that I don't use as much as, say, like sus chords or 7 chords. So what I mean is in the key of C, the 4 chord would be F, and it would be like this. This is right here. This is the power chord. This is 1/5. This is 1 flat 5. But this note is B. It's just in the scale. And I don't really think about music theory too much, but knowing some like that is useful. So like, let's see. There we go. Like, it'd be like. Sounds kind of exotic. And then lately I was learning some Cure songs, which is really fun to play. They're kind of fast and interesting, and I haven't learned too much of them. So I feel like a few of their songs are in D. And then I somehow ended up playing this chord like with the C sharp, which is the same thing as doing F with the B in it. So the 1, 4, 5 chords in D, in the key of D, are 1 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord, 4 chord, 1. There's the Cure song. I don't think that's how exactly they play it. That's one way I learned it a long time ago. So what I like to do personally with music is just like pick something small like this chord, and then try to make up something with it. It's just fun, and I always view music as like a exploration. I don't view it as trying to do it for other people or anything like that. It's just kind of like a fun thing, like sketching on a piece of paper. And sometimes I've gotten into like recording songs. I have some on my channel. I've performed a little bit in the past, but I tend to not like to do that. I just like to record stuff. I do like to make music videos because to me it's more like exploring these ideas. And I like to just see what's going to happen. I usually don't know where the stuff's even coming from out of my own mind. It just happens. So same thing I've ever just drawing or whenever I've done art, I just enjoy just doing it. So I made a video showing where these lyrics came from on the right, but essentially what I wanted to do was make like a kind of like a spoken word thing over these first chords. So this is G with the C sharp, and then A, then I wanted to go to E here, to D, back to the C sharp. So it's like a melody's on top, like bum, 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 E, D, C sharp. Go to D, then A with F sharp, G with F sharp on top, and then up to A, G, to kind of echo this. So I'm not thinking that much about it, it just kind of happened, so. I started coming up with. I don't know where this is coming from, but I imagine driving and seeing like green and dark green and blue colors, and then having like memory, but like seeing the lights on the reflective glass of the car, and like seeing the past somehow, like a past relationship, and then I was gonna see where the song kind of went. So far I was like, way downtown somewhere, I see you driving around somehow, and I feel you breaking down so cold, green light, and I know that I can feel you blinking around somehow inside, and I know that I feel you, and I just say, I feel you inside. Then I was just like humming around and see where it will lead to. So the other thing I'd like to do with this is somehow end up using this. This is the same chord right here. It's moving. So I use this G chord a lot. So I was like, well, where else would it be useful to like get some better use cases of this? So you could go from that's kind of cool, like here's like a G, but I've never used this before. In the C sharp here. And then I'd like to maybe hang out around this area. Probably not with the C sharp. also like to use this A7. So, if anyone wants to collaborate on this at all, or likes the sound of it, go for it. Otherwise, I might keep playing around with it and see what I can do. But that 4 chord, you can throw the flat 5 in there. It's kind of an interesting sound. And I notice a lot when I'm making songs, I do use it, but I usually just kind of comes up in passing, kind of like I was doing here. Like. Versus starting the song and really accentuating. That would be in the key of C, but the G with the C sharp sounded kind of cool, so that's it.